I can remember when Rebecca and I first got married, we got each other all kinds of Christmas gifts. I think we opened them like the gift wrapping, but did we open them? Like get them out of their packages?
I don't think so. I remember I got you a drill.
I can remember that.
Why? I don't know.
I got a drill.
I think you
Can you remember what I got you?
I think you got me some clothes that didn't fit. They weren't the right size.
Well, I can remember reality set in as a young married couple. We ended up returning all those gifts. Do you remember how we decided just to return those gifts?
Either we purchased them on a credit card, or we needed to pay.
Can you remember that moment that you were like,
Yeah. I can't remember. I think we were talking and we were just kind of like, we didn't spend that much money.
No, I mean,
probably
it wasn't crazy,
like a couple $100.
We didn't have any kids or nothing like that.
Yeah. And it was kind of like, do you want to keep these? And we were kind of like, I think one of us asked that, like, should we just return these? Like, do you even need a drill?
We were newlywed and we had bills to pay.
The clothes didn't fit and they weren't exactly what I wanted. I think they were from J. Crew, if I remember correctly.
And I probably had a drill.
I thought I wanted them, and then the drill I remember, like, I remember one of my friends saying to me, "What are you getting Justin?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, what am I getting him? I have no idea." And so I remember going to Lowe's and walking around the tool section, because I guess that's what you buy men.
Then that extra drill and
the clothes
just didn't seem so important.
And then I think I also remember, though, we were like, let's not get gifts for each other. Why don't we buy gifts for another family that is more needy than us? Because let's face it, you and I, we don't wait to Christmas to get what we need. We purchase it throughout the year.
Over time, it became our family's culture to spoil each other with physical gifts surrounding their birthday, and at Christmas, we would give more relationally. 24 minutes left. Still darkish outside. This is what she's making. It's Christmas. Merry Christmas. Let's see how it's doing. Ooh, oh my gosh, Merry Christmas. We've got 24 minutes. It's the first day of Christmas. Merry Christmas, y'all. Hope you had a good one. I'm up and at 'em this morning. We've got a very special thing we're gonna do this afternoon with my dad and the kids. But we gotta get these ices moved. I wanna move them to their winter home. I'm trying to do a lot of this before Jonah wakes up. Just a little bit of a Christmas present. Speaking of Christmas presents, I got 12 for you coming. The first one's up now. The first part of my 12 parts. I'm gonna leak all of them to you over the next 12 days. The 12 days of Christmas. Info on that down in the description. It's my Intro to Permaculture course, your best homestead ever. So now as we go into the new year, it's time to plan. Check that out. Let's see what they did to the raspberry. Let's see what they did to the raspberries. Not bad, just a little bit of light scratching on top. I've cleared a lot of the weeds. Remember, I was worried about the brush down here. I took some of it out, but it was dead. It'll be okay. Not too deep, but we don't want to leave them here too long. It's been 2 days. Let's get them out. We've got them out. This is a great spot. This is the southern side of our house, the warm side of our house. Water source is right there. It's a great winter spot for these guys. This is a deep mulched future garden area. They'll do their magic for the rest of the winter. This, if I did only one chore for Jonah, this would be the one. All right. Chickens out. Sad to say, no workout this morning. Just don't have time. We got a very special thing to do. Get off our silage tarp. You're gonna claw it. Oh my gosh, she's playing with the ice. Lots of grass out here, but we're gonna supplement a little bit with hay. Y'all don't know about this, because I did this yesterday. It's actually gonna be in tomorrow's movie. The chickens and the pigs, the cows. Yes, I have cows on a very special job. More on that tomorrow. Let's open up their daily paddock. The cows, they were here. They mowed this, they're onto this. Aunt Phyllis has been over here. Look, she gets after Laurel. She's been over here eating the grass when she could be eating hay. Interesting how these guys are eating hay. She's eating grass. She's the one in milk. She's working the hardest right now. Wonderful feeling moving animals to new grass. We didn't milk Aunt Phyllis this morning because we knew we were gonna have to leave early. Get off the tarp! Oh my gosh. That tarp would last 4 or 5 years if it weren't for animals walking on it. Chores are done. That was quick. Let's see if those amazing Cinnabons are done. Oh my. Christmas treat this morning, Beck.
Yeah.
You got up early to do this too.
I did.
Good morning. You got the seat. Merry Christmas. My hand's cold. Are my hands cold? Good morning. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Hey Jenna, I got you a Christmas present this morning.
You did the chores.
Well, I left them for you, all of them. You can do. You get to do them all by yourself.
Okay.
That's a good attitude.
But did you do them?
But did I do that? Well, I thought it would be a nice gift to let you have the joy of doing all the chores while I got everybody ready. I did every chore.
Thank you.
Every year at Christmas, we want to give back as a family. You don't have to scrape the actual van.
But
They did the window and they want more.
It only frost so many times.
Thank you guys for doing that. All right,
Okay.
let's get out of here. This year, we decided to do something for the very local community. My dad had mentioned at Christmas time. So when my dad was little, they used to go to that church. Now when I say little, my dad is 86 years old. And we're talking about horse and buggy. We're talking about rural mountain living. We're talking about no running water and electricity. He can remember every Christmas and everybody living poor, just basically having their food and that's it. Well, he can remember every Christmas they would go to that church building and get these little brown bags of goodies. Can you guys guess what would have been in that bag? 60? No, 70-ish? 75-ish years ago? An orange, an apple, certain kinds of nuts, some chocolate, some candies, and they would get that every year and look forward to it. And pretty much that would be the only time you would get something like an orange. Here up in rural North Carolina, that would have had to travel, I guess, from train all the way up from Florida, and it would have been expensive. So this was a rare treat. Gideon, you gonna grow into that jacket?
Well, I get look, I will fit in me.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year, nearly.
And when I grew up, I can remember my dad taking me to all my aunts on Christmas. It aggravated me. You know, I just wanted to play with my toys. But he would take us to all the aunts, and we would give them these baggies, and they would be so tickled, and we'd visit. And I wanted to relive that with my own children. Take my children, and with my dad, go visit now my aunts, and give them these brown bags. Look, we got an old time present for you.
We brought you a Christmas present.
You recognize that brown bag?
No. This is awesome.
That was Aunt Nellie. Now we're gonna go see Aunt Phyllis. And this is all a surprise. None of them know we're coming.
God have mercy.
Hey.
Lord, what a surprise. Well, I said this is the greatest treat I've had all Christmas, Boots.
Oh, good. You
Yeah.
came with us.
Have a seat.
How you doing?
I'm great. How are you? How are these youngsters? Oh,
They're good.
my goodness. Thank you, thank you.
That's homemade fudge.
Oh, homemade.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Oh, how is this for this morning? They look great. Oh, my goodness, you know what Nana likes is food, food, food. Food, food, food,
And
food.
that's
This is great.
walnuts, Brazil nuts, and
Is it
pecans.
from that walnut tree up your place?
No.
No.
Unfortunately.
Is that tree still there?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That big walnut tree.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Boots and I used to crack those walnuts, and oh, they were so hard, weren't they, to get that meat out, and Mom make a walnut cake
Ah.
for Christmas. Oh my goodness. And an apple. Oh Lord, you know what I like, don't you? Food, food, food. Isn't that something? Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh
And a
boy,
candy
I'm
cane.
about to lose one. Thank all of you.
Yes.
All of you. Thank you, thank you.
You remember that?
Yes, when they passed out goodies.
We named one of our cows after you.
Yep. Aunt Phyllis. We're milking her right now.
Phyllis is a milk.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Well,
Yeah.
we thought that it was fitting that we named the matriarch of our farm after
Merry Christmas. Can you feel it if you
Oh,
feel
I love you, and I'm so happy you come to see me. You'll have to come again. Yeah, you'll have to come again and see.
Come on, Jonathan.
Okay, and these boys are, oh, you're just growing up so how old are you? 11, oh boy. Yeah.
Hey, they know
That's a
stuff.
God.
Yeah.
Mother of us all. Mother of them all.
Bye bye. Merry Christmas. Love you too.
here with me? And I wonder if you could make my dreams come true and spend it here with